Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video, Toweroffantasy. My name is Ventus. What is good with you? Alright, guys, in this Toweroffantasy video, I'm going to be trying out 3 weapons that I've never put together before, recorded on a video, and that's going to be my A1 NOLA, my A3 Yulan, and my A3 Linghan. Now, this video comes in direct response to a viewer of one of my previous videos, so shout out and thank you to Twilight Master C. And on one of my videos, he says, can you try out a triple frost team of Yulan, Linghan, and NOLA? I'm going to do that right now. Now, I got to tell you, I did test it out a little bit before the making of the video just to see if it would work, if I would die, and it works pretty good. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying I am not going to pretend to know, and nor do I know any proper meta rotations for any of these weapons. I have a little bit of knowledge of what people told me on stream about NOLA, so I'll be using that information here. But if you're watching this and you see something that I'm doing obviously wrong, in a very kind and polite way, let me know, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, and try to do this right next time. So maybe I can make a new video on this entire exact setup and maybe credit you if you told me what to do. Credit you and do everything right. All right, so before I get into all that, got to get through this. If you are new here, if you have seen this video pop up on your sidebar recommendations or advertised somewhere else on YouTube, do me a favor, man. Just sub to the channel if you are so inclined. If you like Toweroffantasy, you like what I'm doing here, I really appreciate your sub and with those notifications turned on. And at the very least, do me a favor, hit that like button so this video can reach more people because the YouTube algorithm loves those likes. All right, I appreciate that. All right, so let's see what I'm doing as far as weapon chips in the warehouse. Now, my weapon chips are super limited, so bear with me. So over on my NOLA, I'm going to be running a 2-piece Lyra and 2-piece Habuella. Now, this hasn't changed from any of my recent videos. This is the set that I'm running exclusively on my NOLA. Now, if there's another set of matrices that I could be running on NOLA that I have, definitely let me know that down in the comments. All right, for my Yulan weapon, I'm going to be doing a 2-piece Saki and 2-piece Yulan. Now, I'm only doing 2-piece Saki because when Frost Resonance gets triggered, every 3 seconds deal frost damage equals 65% of frost attack to enemies within a 10-meter radius and apply the Ice Frost effect, inflict, well, whatever the hell that says. That's the only reason why I'm using Saki. If there's another weapon chip set that I could be using instead of a 2-piece Saki with this 2-piece Yulan, definitely let me know. 2-piece Yulan, what does this say? The 2-piece Yulan says, when equipped with at least one frost weapon while in combat state, deal damage equal to 85% of attack to nearby targets every second. After using any frost weapon skill or discharge, increase final damage by 7% for 30 seconds. This effect works in the offhand slot, and only the set with the highest star rating will take effect. So I think I keep that on my Yulan. I'm obviously trying to get a 4-piece set of Yulan, and I hear Yulan is coming to the permanent banner this month. All right, so looking back at my weapons, let's go back into the warehouse, and I'll show you what I'm running on my Linghan. So the matrices we got here is going to be a 2-piece Linghan and 2-piece Shiro. Increase all elemental damage by 7% when firing frost blades. Deal additional damage equal to 460% of attack to nearby targets. And then, of course, we all know what Shiro does. Increase both damage and shatter to targets with more than 50% HP. So I'm not exactly sure if there's another set I should be running here. If there is, just let me know down in the comments and I can make those changes. Now, as far as awakenings on the Simulacra, I looked through all of the awakenings for the weapons. I looked through NOLA, I looked through Linghan, and I looked through the awakening for Yulan. I have all their awakenings, and I think that the best awakening for this is just going to be NOLA. I might be faded on this, and let me know in the comments if I am. Increase final damage by 18% after using Flash Rider. Grant the Wanderer a shield equal to 60% of the Wanderer's max HP for 30 seconds. For every alter weapon equipped, increase attack by 5%. I don't know if that actually is the best. I love having a shield. That's just my own personal preference. If I wasn't going with this, though, I probably would be using the Yulan Awakening because I do believe she has something for every frost weapon. Let's check it out. Increase final damage by 18% while in martial artist form, which I'm going to be in martial artist form. Additionally, increase final damage by 7%. While in sleeping force form, for every 1 frost weapon equipped, increase damage dealt via consuming fighting spirit by 9%. When 3 frost weapons are equipped, increase frost damage by 8%. So actually, I looked at that and I was like, yeah, that's probably not going to be the one to use. And then I also looked at Linghan's Awakening, and The only reason why I didn't go with Ling Han's Awakening is because you get the most out of Ling Han's Awakening when you have 3 Frost weapons equipped. Now, I'm not sure if NOLA is actually going to be considered a Frost weapon. If you know that information for a certainty, definitely let me know. I know it's an altered weapon, and I know it sort of takes on the qualities of the other weapons that you have equipped, but I'm not exactly sure if it's considered a Frost weapon in this build. It very well might be. I might be stupid. Increase final damage by 18% when Alabaster Tiger is equipped. Gain damage immunity for 4 seconds when using Sword Art Icy Beacon. For every 1 Frost weapon equipped, increase Frost damage by 2.5%. When 3 Frost weapons are equipped, this is the reason why I didn't do it. Gain additional 350 weapon charge after the Wanderer uses any Frost weapon skill. After using any Frost weapon skill or discharge other than Alabaster Tigers, deal additional damage equal to 1,446 of attack to nearby targets. Now, I have a feeling that somebody in the comments is going to be like, yeah, you should be using Ling Han's Awakening for this because the weapon NOLA is considered a Frost weapon. So I'm just going to go ahead and look into the future and use this Awakening trait. All right, so we've got Zuyan. This is sort of the boss that I go to sort of gauge things. I like to solo this boss, so let's see how this works. I'm going to start off with martial art form Zuyan and Yulan. So let's go ahead and activate this thing right here. This is NOLA 1, 2. I'm going to go 1, and this is like the rotation that I learned from the stream the other day when I was doing my Bygone Phantasm. They really helped me to like learn how to do like incredible amounts of damage. All right, so let's go and hit one of these one more time, and then bomb, 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 bomb. Now they say that I saw somewhere in the comments they were like saying that using the bike to just try to go around in circles is not the wave. Is that actually true? Because I think it does a lot of damage. I don't know. They say it doesn't do as much damage. So 1, 2. I have a hard time doing this thing where you attack and then hold. And I don't know. He just doesn't do the thing every single time. Maybe it's only like a certain like time that he's supposed to do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, my health. All right, let's just do this. Okay. Jump. Cancel that one. And go right back into Yulan. Okay, Yulan's skill did not cool down in time. So let's just go switch right back to her. Now, I read on Yulan a little bit, and it said that once you do like a dash attack, you get some special bonus or benefit. So I'm not exactly sure what the bonus or benefit is there, if any at all. Here goes that attack I was telling you about, that attack hold, and let's see if we can get big damage right there. Okay, yeah, I sort of found out like a small sort of rotation with this. If I can get it right, I have all these things like working in time. And I did it like when I was testing it out by myself without recording. I was able to do all these ults and skills like back to back to back to back. And it almost felt like a rotation. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to pretend like I know rotations and stuff like that. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. 1, 2. No, I want to do, okay, and that's a skill. And then attack, hold. Where is it? Why is it not doing attack, hold? Hit that. And then hit this. It didn't do it. I don't know why it didn't do it. It didn't do it. Okay, whatever. I'll just move on to Yulan. Hit her thing. Hit her skill. Hit her dodge attack. Got the Fantasia. Go straight back into NOLA. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Do one of these things. Wait for the little double helix. The infinity symbol to pop up. Is it going to pop up or no? Okay, yeah, I got to hit the skill first. Actually, that's what it pops up. 1, 2. And then, no, attack, hold. Do that. And then, yeah, it didn't work. I don't know. Let's go Ling Han. I'm pressing down on the D-pad and nothing's popping up. I don't understand. Okay, there it is. It took a minute for it to go off, so go back to Yulan. Now, the thing I like about this the most, right, is that I'm not dying. So that's one thing that I can say. So if you're like, buddy asked me, Twilight, he asked me to give my opinions on this. The thing that I like the most about this so far is that I'm not dying. And there's something weird going on with skills. Like, it's super glitched right now. I don't know. I don't want to record this again, but skills seem super glitched whenever I try to press the skill button. So let's go here, and then go Ling Han, jump, cancel that out, go right back into NOLA, and then I'm going to attack, do the circles, pop my shield so I don't take any damage from his attack. Let's go dodge attack. Okay, and then NOLA skill should be ready soon, right? Now, here's the thing, right? Should NOLA be the on-field DPS for this, or should I be using Yulan for the on-field DPS for this, because both of them sort of fill that role as on-screen DPS or on-field DPS. Now, I'm pretty sure Linghan in this situation, she's just supposed to be the, you know, do your skill, do your discharge, get in, get out sort of character, right? But I always get so confused when there are two characters who can sort of fill that on-screen DPS role. I didn't mean to do the aerial attack thing. I was trying to get back to the ground. Okay, pop my shield. Again, I did not mean to do that. I know that's probably not like super like meta rotation or whatever the case may be. Okay, let's go back to Yulan, hit her thing, and then hit her skill. I want to try to get a dodge attack with her so I can get whatever bonus there is there. And I think I got whatever bonus. Okay, we're doing that, we're doing that. Let's go back to Nola, use her discharge, and then let's go use Yulan, use her discharge, and switch to her skill, and let's just go right back to Nola, because I want to use Nola's skill so I can do that little attack. There it goes, Nola's skill right here. He interrupted my skill. Okay, here we go. And he just got away from me. I don't know. This Zuyan boss, he runs a lot. So let's do the infinity thing, hit that. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Other bosses that are a little bit weaker, they get melted after that. And that was one thing that was actually very surprising to me that I was like not missing at all. So that's why I love my chat whenever they're telling me stuff when I just don't know. Like, I was not letting that last attack hit whenever I do that little double spinny thing. You know what I'm talking about with Nola? That attack just actually melts. But it was crazy, right? Because the chat, they were so like nonchalant about that attack and how much damage it like actually does. They were like, I mean, they didn't really like say, okay, I guess that was just a discharge, not the skill. I get so confused sometimes. I'm thinking that I'm doing the skill and not the discharge, because I guess that attack hold that Nola has, you can only do it after the skill pops off. I think that's how it works. I honestly still have not read Nola. I've just gone off what people have told me about the character that kind of want to see me succeed, and I just used that information. All right, so let's go right back on this thing. Now, let me ask you this question. Now, I really hope somebody will pause the video right here and then just give me this information, right? Because this is what I want to know. Okay, here we go. Believe it or not, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, the idea that I had, the question that I had, right, is whenever you're doing like that super powerful Nola skill that melts health bars from lower bosses, the one that I'm talking about when you get that little infinity symbol, does it like are enemies immune to the damage if they have a shield going at the time of you doing it? Because I've noticed that some bosses, when they don't have a shield up, and I mean, I guess this is just like sort of common sense, but some bosses, when they don't have that shield up and they get hit with that super fucking boss killer attack or whatever, they get melted. And then I notice whenever they do have the shield on, they do get melted, but they just don't take as much damage. And sometimes they won't take any damage at all. I mean, it's like whenever I'm fighting, like, I don't know, I can't think of like a specific boss right now. And maybe it's just another dodge attack. Maybe it's just certain bosses that do generate shield. Like, I don't want to sound like an idiot and say that every boss sort of gets a shield on them, that little white bar below their health. So, I don't know. I would really appreciate that information down in the comments if you guys could. Okay, so they tell me, one person tells me, instead of doing the circles, just keep spamming the attack button, because I guess the attack button does more attacks, does more damage. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, see that? See how he didn't take any damage right there? Is it because that I missed him? I didn't hit him completely? And I think that's kind of jank if you have the ability to completely miss him, because when you're doing that little spinny infinity heal attack or whatever it's called, you really can't aim at your target, because you do like a little like figure 8 symbol, and you just got to hope it hits, I guess. So I don't know. I'm still super confused on that. Okay, so he's got his shield up. And I'm just going to go around in circles. Wait, I got the double helix, so let's do this. Attack, hold. Attack, hold. Well, I did the double helix, attack, hold, and she's not doing it. Like, I did the infinity symbol. So attack, hold only works at certain times, I guess. Please don't kill me. Not right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's hit Linghan. Jump cancel. Jump cancel. Didn't let me cancel. I tried to jump cancel it. It didn't let me cancel it. Maybe I just did it wrong. I noticed that if you're in the air, when you do her ability at all, and when she has her skill left, you can't jump cancel that. Yeah, this thing's done. It's done for. Yeah, so a couple of scares. Who is this? I hope this person didn't just come over here and help me to fight. That's so annoying. I mean, if they did help, they didn't help a whole lot. But what I was going to say was, I forgot. Oh, yeah. A couple of scares on this when my health got kind of low. However, I feel like when I was on Altered, because I switched NOLA to Frost and Volt, because I feel like that's what you should do. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I should have kept her on Altered, but he wanted me to try a triple Frost team. So I'm just guessing and assuming that if you change it to Alter or Volt or Frost and Volt, it changes the nature of the weapon. So when I did it before this, and I have it recorded, it's just no commentary gameplay, I feel like that run that I did before this one on Zuyan went by a lot smoother because there were no health scares. In this, I had a couple of health scares, but overall, it was an easy fight. I mean, I didn't die. My health just dipped kind of low a couple times. The run that I did before this, my health never dipped low at all. So I don't know what's like the best like formula for this, but even still with those health scares, I mean, my personal opinion, I like this build. It is very good. If I can go in here and fight Zuyan and solo him, I think it's a good build. I just think it's great. And other than that, man, I guess the other thing I can say is I'm not a huge fan of Ling Han, so that's why I tend not to use her. But yeah, I mean, if there's anything else that I could change or do differently to make this build work as far as like a super like rotation, let me know. And also just let me know what weapon is supposed to be the on-field DPS in this sort of situation, and in situations where you have two weapons that could be on-field DPS, which weapon like takes over as the on-field DPS. All right, so Twilight, that's it, man. Thank you for the recommendation for this. Very good combo, very just powerful, and I appreciate you for bringing it to my attention. If there's anything else that you guys want me to try out, feel free. I can't talk. Feel free to let me know down in the comments, and I'll give it a try, and I'll shout you out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and hit the like. Thanks. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.